Tonight, the real story behind Naomi Robson's arrest that Channel 7 won't be telling you.
At 6 years of age, Wawwa has been condemned to death.
Plus, the greedy council charging an outrageous fee to wave the Australian flag. Also, the mother fighting to go to school to keep her son out of trouble. And Princess Diana's butler reveals more about her secret life. Hello, I'm Karl Stefanovic. Welcome to A Current Affair. Those stories tonight. Plus, Australia's young tycoons reveal the secrets of their success. But first, TV presenter Naomi Robson is in hot water in Indonesia. She was arrested in the troubled province of West Papua after being caught with an illegal visa. Naomi and her crew were busted trying to do a follow-up story on an exclusive report A Current Affairs' Ben Forom did for 60 Minutes earlier this year. It was about a 6-year-old boy whose life is under threat from a tribe of cannibals. Here's part of the story Naomi won't be bringing you.
West Papua, just a few hundred kilometres north of Australia, but it could be a different planet. Down there is the largest expanse of rainforest outside the Amazon, and that's where we're going. At first sight, the Korowai may seem primitive, but take a look at this for a piece of engineering. Mate, have a look at this. We're in completely unknown territory. We stumble upon a hunting party of Korowai men who insist we come to their village.
We can go up?
Yeah.
They look friendly, huh? Turn up.
Looking around these astonished faces, it's clear they've never seen anything like us. They're as fascinated by us as we are by them. And then, for me, the most chilling moment of our journey. We find a little boy looking scared and confused. At 6 years of age, Wawwa has been condemned to death, all because his mum and dad died suddenly. And the people in his village think that he is a sorcerer, he's evil.
Yeah, they're suspicious from starting, suspicious that this kid's become as a sorcerer.
Wawwa's uncle has brought him to this village to try to save him from the Kakwa killers. Little Wawwa probably has just one chance, that civilization catches up with the Korowai in time to save him. But in doing so, civilization will destroy these last survivors of the Stone Age.
This is the toughest question I've ever faced, and I've been thinking about it for many years. I mean, what do we do? Okay, we don't understand that they kill and eat each other, but to them that's very important, at the very soul of their being. So my feeling, my desperate feeling, is that just let them be as they are, because within 20 or 30 years, it'll be all over anyway.
That was our own Ben Forom with a special report for 60 Minutes. Ben's currently on assignment and he joins me now. Now, Ben, I understand the question of whether to leave Wawwa there or take him out was seriously weighed up by you and the team.
Yeah, of course it was, Karl. It's always hard, as you would know, to walk away from a situation like that, whether it's a war zone or a natural tragedy or indeed, in this case, a cannibal tribe. But we were given very, very clear guidelines by the people on the ground that by going in and snatching Wawwa and taking him into civilization from the Stone Age, essentially, was going to place him in even more danger. There were stories of young children developing mental problems, all sorts of anxiety issues, and in some cases actually killing themselves. So while the heart in you says, look, let's grab this guy and take him to safety, it was pointed out that he's already been moved out of imminent danger. He's got another 9 years before he's actually targeted by the cannibals, because that happens at around 15 years of age. So it was said to us very, very clearly that it's not in the best interest of Wawwa to go in there and take him anywhere, and that's clearly what someone's attempted to do in the last 48 hours.
Now, what about, Ben, these allegations this afternoon from a rival program that the Nine Network sabotaged its bungled attempt to illegally enter West Papua and reach Wawwa and the tribe?
Well, Karl, I've always been told that when you stuff up, when you get in trouble, you just own up and you take responsibility. That's not happening in this case. I can tell you categorically that that hasn't happened, and I've spoken to all sorts of people at the Nine Network. No one at Channel 9 has even had discussions with the Indonesian authorities. And look, let's not beat around the bush. I can tell you that newspaper journalists have informed me in the last hour that Channel 7 people have been saying that off the record it was me who tipped off Indonesian authorities. That never happened. And if you believe that, you believe in Alice in Wonderland. It just did not happen.
All right, Ben, thanks very much for the update. Appreciate it.
Thank you, mate.
Now, we continue to be amazed by some of the outrageous decisions made by councils around Australia. Well, this has to be one of the most stupid and greedy. A fee to wave the Aussie flag in public.